Another day, another story. The story today is The Messengers and the Mission. The people of the village of So in Africa had a strange dislike for chameleons. They believed that something that happened long ago had caused this feeling. According to an old story passed down through generations, it all started with a meeting held many years ago. During this gathering, the villagers discussed their unhappiness about their loved ones dying and never coming back to life. They missed their departed family and friends very much, and it made them very sad. They decided to send a message to God, asking for a special favor. They wanted people to be able to die, but then come back to life instead of leaving the village forever. In their village customs, it was usual to send 2 messengers when they had a request or a message. One messenger represented the desired outcome, and the other messenger represented the undesired outcome. They did the same for this important mission. They chose 2 messengers, one to ask God to allow the deceased villagers to come back to life, and the other to ask God to keep things the way they were, where the deceased did not return. To make sure that the messengers who wanted the villagers to come back to life would reach God first, they chose Mr. Dog. The villagers believed that Mr. Dog, known for his fast running, would be quicker than the other messenger, Mr. Chameleon. On the chosen day, all the villagers gathered at their meeting place and sent the 2 messengers on their journey. They had strong faith that Mr. Dog, being faster than Mr. Chameleon, would reach God first. They believed that this would lead to a response granting their wish for the deceased villagers to return. The messengers set off on their mission. Mr. Dog ran out very fast and soon disappeared from sight, while Mr. Chameleon moved slowly as chameleons do. The messengers were told not to stop for any reason along the way. Unfortunately, Mr. Dog couldn't resist when he found a delicious bone. The temptation was too strong, and he stopped to enjoy it. He thought that even with this little delay, he would still reach God before Mr. Chameleon because he was faster. So he took his time to savor the bone. But Mr. Dog was wrong. He didn't realize that Mr. Chameleon had quietly passed him while he was eating the bone. Only after he finished enjoying the bone did he continue his journey to deliver the message to God. To his surprise, when he arrived, he found out that Mr. Chameleon had already reached God and delivered his message. Since Mr. Chameleon arrived first, his request was granted. This meant that the villagers would die and never come back to live with their loved ones in the village. The villagers were disappointed because they had chosen Mr. Dog and trusted him to get the outcome they wanted. But he had to let them down. This story, according to the people of So village, explains why humans die and never return to life. It also shows why they have a dislike for chameleons. And that, my friends, is the fascinating tale of how a people believe that their fate was shaped by a race between Mr. Dog and Mr. Chameleon. Who would have thought that a simple bone could change everything. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales and thought-provoking content. Until next time, may your own stories be filled with wonder and wisdom.